We got Luke Cage, The Dark Tower, and Frank Underwood is back. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, hold it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, we about to get into Droppin Jewelz. And usually during the week, a couple things go on that, we just can't get to because it's so busy. There's so much going on. But today, let's go and get started on a episode full of trailers. So, Defenders. It's here. That's right. The Marvel Defenders trailer has finally dropped. We get to see what they look like as a team, and I'm down with this. I'm down with this. With Stick doing the I guess like the monologue, the narration. You get to see like the clash of their different personalities. It's cool to open up with Misty Knight and Jessica Jones. There's a lot to love here. I mean, we got Daredevil kind of like playing almost like, I guess, sort of like the more reserved leader role. It's good to see Luke meeting Iron Fist. I think Iron Fist is going to shine in this, and here's why. Because I think that Iron Fist should have always been in this type of role in the first place. I don't think Iron Fist should have had his own show. I think he works well as kind of like this, kind of like, I'm just part of the group, I'm part of the team, because in the scenes that we get with him, like this.
No.
What are you talking about? Bulletproof. Blind ninja. Whatever it is you are.
Classy.
He seems to just fit in, you know what I'm saying? Like in his own show, it didn't even seem like he fit in his own show. And this, it seems like he's I guess a little more relaxed and maybe, just the surroundings, maybe he's acting different because he's been through the show already. I don't know. But he looks like he fits better here. In his own show, there were a lot of issues that I had with it. But here, it looks like we're going right back up. We had a little speed bump, but we're going right back up because Defenders has a lot. I mean, you got Sigourney Weaver. She looks like an amazing villain. And Elektra, of course, she coming back. And I'm very interested to see where Madame Gao is going to end up. Like, if she's going to still come into play, because pretty sure the Hand is still around. But the best part of this is just the possibility. But before we get into the possibilities, let me go in and remind you guys that you can find me on Black Hollywood Live. That's right, the place where they follow up on Black Twitter, celebrity interviews, after shows, sports talk, geek, nerd, tech, all that. You can find it right there on blackhollywoodlive.com. That's right. And if you want to follow some more, see what they're doing from week to week, you need to check them out on YouTube, where they got all their videos, and check them out at youtube.com/blackhollywoodlive. So let's talk about these possibilities. Guys, jump down in the comments. Let me know where you think Punisher will land. Where do you think Madame Gao will land? There's a lot of stuff that we did not see in this trailer. It's a pretty long trailer, but we did not see. Like, we didn't get to see where, Foggy and stuff were, what was going on between their team ups as, between Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, how they're going to gel, how long it's going to take them to gel, where or what kind of role will Stick play. Is Stick on their side, or is Stick kind of an X factor where you don't know where he's gonna land? I'm very interested to see how this plays out, because it's looking solid from here. You got Luke Cage, Rosario Dawson's in that joint. Iron Fist meets Luke Cage. They seem to kind of sort of be at odds at the beginning. Jessica Jones doesn't know where in the world Daredevil is coming from. Like, we've got some potential for some great stuff. So, guys, jump down in the comments. We're going to move on because you got to get to your Friday. So, next up is the trailer for Dark Tower. That's right. Stephen King, Matthew McConaughey, Idris Elba. This joint really, it's intriguing. I think that's the best way for me to describe this trailer. Like, the looks at another world, this young kid that is being able to see what's going on there, the portal, the gunslinger. There's so much to get into. And I love the statement that Matthew McConaughey's character says of death always wins. It's just, there's something really cool about just like the underlying tone of like this dark, I guess, atmosphere that seems to be following either Idris Elba or everyone that he touches. And that's cool because I'm excited for any tie-ins that this might have with the book The Stand, because I haven't read either of the books, but I've been told that these books are, you know, kind of like, I guess, tangentially related. So I'm very interested to see what goes on and how they may tie it for something in the future. The supernatural aspect with the gunslinger, the way he's like loading his gun, he's like catching bullets in the air. Like, Idris Elba's character is dope. I cannot wait to see this movie, man, because he looks so cool. And like, I love the sort of adult, dark, never-ending story kind of thing. I know this sounds funny, but when I was watching, I was like, this is kind of like an adult-ish kind of never-ending story, which is super cool. So you add that extra cool, you give me some supernatural stuff, you give me like, you know, the dark and the light and some cool gunslinger and a great kind of like world that you've built for me. And I'm down for this, man. I am really amped to see how this joint turns out. So guys, tell me, what do you think about Dark Tower? Have you read the book? If you read the book, let me know if it's like a great book or if it's kind of like, if this should have never been a movie. But if you've seen the trailer but haven't read the book, let me know what you think about this one. I'm definitely on board. And when it comes out, I'm gonna be there with my large bucket of popcorn. But anyway, we gotta move on because there's one more thing. My boy Frank. Next up is the trailer for House of Cards. And let me just start out that it's beautiful to see this show shining the way it is. I love this show. I do. House of Cards has been, this is probably one of the most consistently solid shows that I've ever watched. Like, there's been some great seasons, you know, but I think that House of Cards has been solid all the way through. I don't think there's like one whack episode of House of Cards. And this trailer it's packed with so much. You got the monologue from Frank. You got this dark theme. It looks like the race is getting bloody. And when I say bloody, I ain't talking about ads. I mean, this is a dogfight of a race. And when you see what seems to be kind of like the young version of the Underwoods, and you see like the real Underwoods going at it, this is gonna be so good. Oh, Lordy Lord. Netflix, what are you doing to me right now? Anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, this show brings so much tension. And just in the trailer alone, you can feel that tense vibe, like, dag, everybody's in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's so much to love about this. The show has been great. You got this character, or these characters in Frank and Claire, where they're dysfunctionally functional, and you love to hate them, but they are so good at what they do that you kind of have to continue to watch, you know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of a show that doesn't slip. And that's all I can ask from some top-notch quality, you know, show running, writing, directing, all of that. This is, man, I'm just glad it's back. Let's all give a hand.
One nation, Underwood.
To the Underwoods. Thank you. We're glad to be back in DC for some doom, some gloom, and I'm pretty sure some very direct parallels to art and life. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Tell me what you want to see from this season of House of Cards. Or are you like me where it's like, yo, I don't even have a wish list of what you do. Just give me whatever you're going to give me. I'm going to be happy with it because it's always done. So let's chop it up and talk about it. But before I bounce, I got to tell y'all to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. You can check out all my videos. They are right there, from the oldest, the newest, the latest, greatest, and all that. Don't forget to drop me a line. Then hit up shop.thatnerdsoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. And don't forget one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right. There's no other way that I can tell people that you like what you are watching. And my shout outs got to go to LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please, be good to yourselves and be good to each other because we are in a wonderful age of geek. Peace.